Detained at the Indianapolis International Airport without a cause. That's the claim of Christine Vonderhaar. She's a member of the faculty at Indiana University in Bloomington. And with the help from the ACLU, she is suing, claiming federal officials violated her constitutional rights. Drew Smith is here with her story.
Well, when Christine Vonderhaar reconnected with an old friend online, she never imagined what would happen when the man flew to Indiana to see her in June of 2012. An attempt to rekindle a friendship turned into a nightmare.
I do not want American citizens spied upon.
In the summer of 2011, Christine Vonderhaar reached out to an old friend. He attended international school with her in Geneva, Switzerland. That was 40 years ago. They emailed back and forth for a year. Her friend, a Greek national, decided to come here to visit her for about a week in June 2012. The man had some computer equipment and clothing shipped here from overseas. When they went to the customs office to retrieve his stuff, Christine says they began to get questioned.
They looked at both of us, and their first question, I think, was, "Are you getting married?"
She says they took her to a room and her friend to a separate room.
The next thing she knows, she's in a conference room, doorway blocked, by two officials asking her incredibly personal questions, and that seems to be a Fourth Amendment problem.
And that's why the ACLU of Indiana brought forth this suit, claiming that Christine's Fourth Amendment rights were violated.
Whenever law enforcement or the government restrains us in a way that a reasonable person would believe that they are not free to leave, that violates the Fourth Amendment.
Christine says the agent's questions made it feel like an interrogation.
They asked me if we were having a sexual relationship. And to be honest, this whole thing was so confusing.
Christine believes the emails she sent and received from her Greek friend were read by government officials.
I knew that the only reason that an American citizen's email can be read is under the Patriot Act, which involves terrorism. So I knew immediately that even though they were coming up with this story about getting married, it wasn't about that.
The defendants in this case are two Customs and Border Protection agents. The lawsuit states that one of the defendants admitted to government employees reading her emails.
I want every American's rights under the United States Constitution protected and defended. And I think that right now we don't have those rights anymore. And I can't believe in my lifetime that somehow our Constitution is being dismantled.
Christine said her questioning lasted about 30 minutes, but her friend was detained for about 5 hours. She says they seized his passport, and it took him 3 months to get it back after working with the Greek consulate in Chicago. Her friend is now back home in Athens, Greece, but Christine feels violated.
We're not enemies. We are American citizens, and I do not believe that our government has the right.
Now, Christine is seeking damages, and she has requested a jury trial. Erica?